Welcome to the Idiot Box. This is Black Adam. The movie starts in 2600 BC. The ancient city of Kahndaq is under the tyrannical rule of King Hawkman. His goal is to create the crown of Sabak, which can harness powers from the demons of underworld. The crown can only be made with eternium, a rare mineral with magical properties. So, he enslaves his own people to mine the mineral. But one kid rebels against his tyranny. He is sentenced to die, but just before he is about to be executed, he is summoned by the Council of Wizards, who give him the powers of Shazam and make him a champion. The champion challenges the king who uses the crown, and the ensuing battle ruins the palace. In present day, Kahndaq is occupied by a mercenary group called Intergang. Adriana Thomas, an archaeologist and resistance fighter, tries to locate the crown of Sabak along with his brother Kareem and colleagues Ishmael and Samir. Samir is shot when Intergang ambushes the group while Adriana and Ishmael look for the crown. They come across the champion's tomb, and Adriana acquires the crown. Intergang catches up to Adriana. Left with no choice, she reads an incantation that awakens Teth Adam.
Shazam!
Adam awakens from his slumber and slaughters the mercenaries and escapes the caves where more of Intergang is waiting for him. Adam quickly dispatches of the reinforcements. He catches up to Adriana, but one of the mercenaries uses an eternium-powered rocket on Adam. Adam kills the mercenary and notices that the rocket damaged him. He flies away only to fall onto the ground and pass out from the wound. It is revealed that Ishmael is working with Intergang. Elsewhere, Carter Hall, also known as Hawkman, is contacted by Amanda Waller, who asks him to ready a team to capture Adam. And now we are introduced to the Justice Society, which consists of Cyclone, who has ability to control wind, and Adam Smasher with the ability of enlarging his body, and Dr. Fate with the powers of premonition. The Justice Society leaves for Kahndaq. In Kahndaq, Adam wakes up in a kid's room and is introduced with Adriana's son Ammon, who tells him that he has been asleep for 5,000 years. Adam flies off with Ammon following him. Meanwhile, Justice Society discusses on a plan to capture Adam. Adam looks at the champion statue and reminisces about his past. Ammon steals a walkie-talkie from a soldier and declares that Kahndaq has his own superhero now, but he is caught. Adriana comes to rescue her son, and Adam arrives to save them both. He kills the soldiers and flies off with two of them. The Justice Society arrives in Kahndaq and watches as Adam drops the soldiers from the sky. Hawkman manages to save them both, but Adam kills them after they land. Fate and Hawkman engage in a combat with Adam. Cyclone also joins the fight. Their encounter puts Adriana and Ammon in harm's way, but they are teleported to safety by Fate, who notices that they have the crown of Sabak. The trio tries to overpower Adam, but he proves to be too powerful. But Smasher manages to, smash Adam. But before they can decide how to contain him, Adam powers up and knocks Smasher out. The crowd cheers Adam, and he flies off. Fate and others catch up to Adriana, who berates them for not interfering when her country is taken over by Intergang, and tells them that Kahndaq has its own hero now. Hawkman reveals that Adam is not a hero and his rage nearly destroyed Kahndaq all those years ago. Adriana visits Adam and confirms the whole story, that it was Adam who destroyed the palace in his rage, and the Council of Wizards deemed him unworthy and trapped him in the tomb. Adam agrees to talk with the Justice Society. Meanwhile, Ammon reaches home to find Ishmael waiting for him, who asks for the crown, but Ammon manages to escape to his room. As Justice Society tries to talk Adam into a peaceful surrender, Adriana receives the call from his son telling him about Ishmael, and she requests Adam to save Ammon. Adam arrives and starts slaughtering Intergang, but Ishmael manages to kidnap Ammon. Adam notices that Ammon is kidnapped and chases the mercenaries, but Ishmael manages to get away. Adam returns to Adriana and interrogates some of the captured Intergang members for information on Ammon. Hawkman and Adam fight again on their opposing views of being a hero. Their fight leads them to accidentally discover the crown that Ammon hid. The Justice Society analyzes the crown, and Adriana convinces to use the crown to negotiate his son's safety. Fate cryptically tell Hawkman that one of them is going to die. The group discusses the plan of attack, but Adam directly attacks the compound and finds Ishmael, who is using an Eternium shield which he can't penetrate. Adriana gives the crown to Ishmael, who reveals that he is the last living descendant of the king of Kahndaq, and shuts down the shield and shoots Ammon. Adam superspeeds his way to save Ammon and rages out, destroying everything. After the dust settles, it is revealed that the heroes survive, but Ammon is injured by Adam's power. Adam flies off with Hawkman following him. They find the crown with Ishmael's body. Hawkman catches up to Adam, who reveals that the true champion of Kahndaq was his son, Horuk, and after his son's many victories, the king killed his mother and Horuk transferred his powers to Adam to save him.
Shazam!
And he was assassinated shortly after. Adam decides to give up his powers and ask Hawkman to never let him use the word Shazam ever again.
Shazam!
He is taken to a black site and put into suspended animation. Adriana and Cyclone analyze the crown and deduce that Ishmael intentionally kidnapped Ammon so that Adam would kill him. Ishmael wakes up in the underworld where the demons choose him as their champion and gives him powers of Sabak and ask him to sit on the throne of Kahndaq to raise hell on earth.
Speak our name. Sabak.
Sabak wakes up on Earth, and Justice Society chases him. The Society fights Sabak, but they are outmatched by the demon.
Sabak, show yourself!
Sabak enters the palace and Justice Society follows him. To save everyone else, Fate creates a force field to keep the others out and proceeds to fight the demon alone. Knowing that he is no match for the demon, Fate calls out to Adam and releases him from his prison. Adam, hearing Fate's words, fights with the guards without powers, but he drowns while trying to escape. The demon manages to weaken Fate, causing the force field to disappear. The others watch in despair as the demon kills Fate. The demon sits on the throne and unleashes hell on Earth. Sabak's action calls undead to walk on Earth, and they attack the people of Kahndaq. In the afterlife, Adam meets his family and his son tells him that it is not his time yet, and asks him to say the word.
Shazam!
Adam arrives at the palace and battles the demon with Sabak having the upper hand. Hawkman backs him up and uses Fate's helmet to subdue the demon long enough for Adam to rip him apart. In the aftermath, Justice Society departs on good terms with Adam, who accepts his new role as Kahndaq's protector after destroying the old throne. In the mid-credits scene, Waller communicates with a defiant Adam and warns him against leaving Kahndaq before Superman arrives.
We should talk.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.